Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining me today. This reading is for Gemini. This is the New Year's forecast. So we'll take a look at each month of this upcoming year and see what messages are coming through for Gemini. All right, give the cards a good shuffle here. All right, Gemini. So January is live playfully with a light heart. February is cross the bridge of happiness. March is protect what you love. April, release your inner rebel. May, release your creative energies. June, recognize despair as an opportunity. July, a message is trying to reach you. August, you are caught up in drama. September, a time for romance has come. October, a new strategy is required. November, follow your vision. And December is it's time for change. Okay, it's time for a change. All right, so let's take a look at January, February, and March here. So first off is January for Geminis, and this is live playfully and with a light heart. So let's see, you've got the Star, Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Devil, and a Justice. All right. So you've got Aquarius showing here with the Star. You've got Libra showing here with the Justice. You've got Capricorn. All right. So a lot of signs showing here for you. Okay, so here we have the Star, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So live playfully and with a light heart. Listen to the voice of your inner child. There is something that you are healing here. It could be this feeling of hurt. Something, it feels like that inner child energy, because it says here, listen to the voice of your inner child. So I want to say here, with the help of other people, you could be within a group of some sort, like a healing group or a self-help energy type of group. The Queen of Wands to me feels like you're putting in a lot of time and energy into this healing, and it feels as though through the conversations that you have with these other people, that these sessions that you have with them are really working for you. All right. Got the Two of Wands here, the Devil and Justice. So trying to find some balance. It feels like what you're trying to be creative about. It's almost like there's a cycle that keeps rolling around in your mind, that maybe you can't do this. Maybe you aren't ready for this. So I want to say here that because of the healing that you've been doing, um, you're really trying to not listen to that little voice in your mind that says, no, you can't do this. No, you can't create this. No, you aren't able. Um, because with that balance card there, that justice card, to me, it's like you're doing so much healing that your thought process is changing, okay, about self specifically. So in January, it looks here like you are doing some self help, putting old perspectives aside and opening yourself up to new. So then here we have for February, cross the bridge of happiness. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Okay, cross the bridge of happiness. So here you have the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So to me, it feels like there is a lot of truth happening for you through conversations, through just really being very mindful what's going on around you. To me here, this King of Pentacles feels like you. It feels like you're getting um, more security or more structure. It could be routines are being set and you're following those and it's putting you in a much better frame of mind. All right. The Wheel of Fortune, to me, this feels like something is being aligned for you. It could be that you are learning a lot about yourself and learning to love yourself is who you are. All right. So cross the bridge of happiness. It leads to the depths of your emotions. It leads over the depths of your emotions. Um, yeah, this energy just feels a lot like hermit energy in the sense that you're learning a lot about yourself, learning new truths, aligning yourself. Okay. Um, to the person that you've been wanting to be. All right. So let's take a look at March. And this is protect what you love. It is your duty and responsibility. So for March, for Gemini, got cards flying out. All right, so we've got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Seven of Swords, the Empress, and the Magician. So to me, it feels here like you are thinking clearly. The only nine that's missing here is the Nine of Swords, and that is anxiety. So I want to say that you are in control of your thought process. You are in control of your emotions. You know what it is that you need to do. With protect what you love. Now, that could be people, that could be things about yourself that you are protecting. Seven of Swords, it feels here like someone may be trying to confuse you in some way. It feels like they could be feeding you a line or feeding you a story. So just be aware of that in March. The Nine of Pentacles and the Empress cards showing here together really feels like there's a determination, like you know exactly what it is you want to do. You know exactly what it is you need to do, and you go ahead and you do it. Now, this could be within your personal life. This could be within work as well, because we are dealing with that Nine of Pentacles. So to me, it is very much a card of confidence and like watch me go, right? Like, see what I can do type of energy. So then here we have this Nine of Cups and Magician. So it feels to me like you are making some sort of wish and you're making that wish happen. Okay. You showing up here as the Magician. You can make something extraordinary out of something that can be quite ordinary. All right. So your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, your ambitions, I want to say that you're definitely putting in the time and energy into something here and making it happen. All right. So Protect what you love. That could be something within you. It could actually be, other people. It could be belongings as well. All right. So, Gemini, let's take a look at April, May, and June. So, you have release your inner rebel, release your creative energies, recognize despair as an opportunity. So, release your inner rebel, be yourself, and create your own universe. So below is a bonus card in this deck. Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. So release your inner rebel. Be yourself and create your own universe. So it feels to me like you are really pulling yourself out of some confusion or some fogginess that you've been dealing with. Okay. I want to say that you have a lot of new inspiration. You've been putting in a lot of energy. You've been working very hard. Okay. Um, it feels to me like I said, that you're coming out of this fogginess or this cloudiness, this insecurity, because you have faith in the universe, that the universe is going to guide you in the direction that you need to go. Now, in the row before this, you did have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is the universe and its divine will. It's karma. It talks about things being aligned for you. It talks about expansion. So it feels to me like a little bit of that energy is following you here into April. We have the Queen of Cups here. I want to say that it's very important for you to pay attention to your intuition. Okay. Um, April may be, for some of you, a bit of a emotional month, but you have to remember to release your inner rebel. And this is to bring it out. Okay. You may be dealing with a lot of emotional issues in April, but there's a belief here that you're creating like a new universe for yourself, a new way of life. That star card, like I said earlier, that is very much a healing energy, and it's like you're having faith in the universe that they're directing you in which way that you need to go with this process. Okay. All right, so now let's take a look at May. And this is release your creative energies, make use of them in your life. So in May, you will be creating something new. I want to say like you've been planning something here for a while. So here there's the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Tower. So this almost feels like you've been very patient. You've been waiting for things to align for yourself, and in doing so, you have the Wheel of Fortune here again in this row. So you may have been feeling like things weren't working, and I said that earlier in the reading as well, that you needed to do a lot of healing, and that was in that first row. So at this point in time, in May, you may feel like you're on the outside looking in, but again, um, give it some time here, and like I said, with this Wheel of Fortune, that things are aligning for you. There is new opportunities here for information. It feels like there's a couple people possibly coming in and giving you some information, helping you to make some sort of plan of action for the creative energy that is like welling up inside of you. So with the Tower, this just means that there is some changes on the horizon for you. And because of this newfound energy, this newfound information, this new desire to create. That's what the change is, okay? And it may seem to people like it kind of comes out of the blue, um, but I want to say that you've been thinking about this for a while, okay? All right, so recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. So this is for June. All right, so here we have a Judgment, Page of Pentacles, the Devil. Now, I think you had the Devil earlier in that first row as well. 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so this feels to me like there is some sort of second chance or a second go around, and it feels like it's that you need to clear the air on some issue that's happening here. So recognize despair as an opportunity within you. You will find the gift of awakening. So it feels like such a change in perspective, okay, is giving you the opportunity to make some changes. So um, some new information happening here, and we've got this 5 of Cups. So it feels like maybe you feel like you've missed your chance or you missed your opportunity. I don't think so. I think that's just that little voice in your head telling you that, and then that devil card showing here. So that could be that little voice that's showing. All right. So the thing is here to ignore that little voice and pay attention to the intuition. There is some balance happening here. There could be someone coming in to help you out. To me, it feels like it could just be a conversation, and it feels like you're venting, like you're just letting all of this energy out, and then this new inspiration or some new ideas start forming. Okay, but second chance at happiness. It feels like maybe you've fallen off your path. Okay, the path that you were on here in May. It feels like maybe in June you've kind of wobbled and you feel like you've fallen off your path. So it just feels to me like you need to collect your thoughts and ideas again and then start progressing again. All right, so let's take a look at July, August, and September. All right, July, August, and September. So July, a message is trying to reach you. Be vigilant. The spirit world wishes to find and touch you. Okay, so some message is coming through here for Gemini in July. All right, so here we have the 7 of Cups, Magician, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Fool. All right, so this to me feels like you need to be resourceful. You need to believe in yourself, okay? There are going to be some opportunities happen here for you in July to use your talents and to use your talents wisely. The 5 of Swords, the 3 of Swords here talk about, you know, things being said and some hurt that is being dealt with. But you got the Fool card here, and the Fool is elemental air, and you as Gemini are an air sign. This to me feels like needing to overcome. Okay, there's this thing with air signs where they are so much in their head that sometimes it's like they can forego the emotion. and do what needs to be done. So I think here this is maybe what the universe is trying to tell you. Um, don't get stuck in your feelings in the month of July. This is a time to get things moving. This is a time for preparation. Okay. So it feels like the rest of the year there could be something else that you're working on. And to me, it feels like July is a time to prepare yourself. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at August. You are caught up in drama. Act to free yourself. Change and blossom again. All right, so here we have the Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Sun, Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're caught up in the drama. This could be around work. I'm seeing that with that Eight of Pentacles. It feels here like there's some sort of project that you could be working on and you need to take on a partner. Don't be surprised if they try to take over the partnership or take over the project. Okay. Um, yeah, and I want to say they picked the wrong person to confuse. Okay. Because you are an air sign, your thoughts are, in line. So I think you're going to have a time of fulfillment here. You will overcome this issue that this other person is trying to cause for you. You've got the sun showing here. So you've heard me say before, the sun is the best card of the tarot deck. No matter how you read it in the tarot, it is a very positive card. This feels like there could be some words between you and this other person, and I want to say that you come out on top of this situation. This person is dealing with their emotion, and you are dealing with the mind and the thought process. Okay. This is around work. This needs to be, it needs to be put in the logical um, aspect where this person is dealing with their emotion. Okay. So, like I said, it feels to me like there's going to be a conversation where you get your point across. Okay. All right, so now let's take a look at September. A time for romance has come. See it as an opportunity for a radiant life. Okay, so here we have the Eight of Wands, the Star, the Page of Swords, Three of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. A time for romance has come. Through some conversation or some gathering, I want to say that this romance could be an idea. This romance could be a person. Okay. So take it how it resonates for you. So this new idea, this new thought, this new person, to me feels like they're going to come across your path in some event that you are invited to. I see a lot of people showing here with this Three of Cups. So this is like some sort of party gathering. Okay. Chance to do a lot of networking. All right, we got the Star showing here and the King of Pentacles. So to me, this is healing energy. I want to say that you and this other person are very well matched. To me, it feels like they could be an air sign themselves. Okay, King of Pentacles. This feels like a very steady, stable person. If this isn't a person, then this idea is very steady and stable and could lead to like a new um, creative endeavor for you. You got the Page of Swords here and the Three of Wands. This new creative energy, I want to say if this is a person, then this person is going to give you some really good ideas. Okay, so this person could end up being a romantic partner. This person you meet at a party or some sort of gathering. If it's an idea, through conversation, you get a new idea for a new creative project. Okay, so take that how that resonates. I'm kind of getting two feelings with that one. All right, so now let's take a look at October, November, and December. October. A new strategy is required. Find the path to love and happiness. All right, so here we have the Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, the World, Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so a new strategy is required. Now, Gemini, you're showing here within the Lovers card. There is a lot of new creative energy happening here. I want to say something that you've been trying to manifest is like on the horizon for you. So in October, okay, it feels like things are falling into place for you. What you've been working on, what you've already created, and you're working at it still, okay, is showing signs of initial success. There is a change in cycle here for you, and this feels very interesting. There could be another Gemini person figuring prominently here. And this could be someone who brings great love or an emotional issue. Okay. To me, it feels like they really bring out your feelings. Now, this could be the same person that came out like in the month beforehand, or a couple months before there. Remember, I had said I feel like this person could be an air sign that's coming through. Again, that could be this same person. Okay, they're figuring prominently within your month's energy here of October as well. Okay. So, yeah, this could be a partner in business and then a romantic partner, or it could be a romantic partner and then they become a partner in business. Okay. All right. So now let's take a look at November. This is follow your vision, never lose sight of what is really important. All right, so here we have the Five of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ten of Cups, Page of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay, so there is a lot of heaviness, a lot of busyness, a lot of responsibility. I want to say that you're working with at this point here in November. You're doing a lot of thinking, trying to get things straight within your mind, okay? Um, it's like you're looking for more energy. You kind of feel a little bit upset because maybe things haven't been going quite exactly to plan for you. But I think it's going to ease, okay? That little bit of despair, that you're having, a little bit of confusion, perhaps. Um, that's going to ease. That's going to ease. The Seven of Cups, this to me feels like some opportunities headed in your direction here to bring in some success. That Ten of Cups to me feels like a lot of happiness and joy. So if this is a romantic relationship that you've been having, I want to say that things are going well there. Um, It very well could be that you are maybe not as focused as you normally would be because of this new person that is now in your life. Okay. I'm not saying that they are hurtful to your business or hurtful to your work. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that your focus is not on business or this new creative energy that you've been working on. Okay. Um, you're not looking at this project or whatever it is that you've been doing. You're not putting all your focus onto that. Your focus is being directed towards this person. Okay. So the thing is to get used to having this person in your life and being able to have that balance of energy for a relationship and in the projects that you're working on. Okay, so you just need to be aware of that. I think it's just that maybe you haven't had a person in your life where they took so much of your attention or your focus, and it's very new to you. Okay, all right. So now it is a time for a change. Do not wait or put off decisions any longer. Okay. All right, so here we have the 10 of Pentacles, Temperance, 2 of Pentacles, Judgment, 10 of Swords, and the Death card. Okay, so to me, it feels here like there is another opportunity for you to put away some old way of thinking, okay? This could be where your focus is now balancing out. Um, there's been a lot of happiness within relationships, okay? But there's the balance that you are working on, okay? You got Temperance here and this 2 of Pentacles. This is where you are looking at time management. Um, the Justice card or the Judgment card here feels like this is a brand new opportunity, okay? So you're leaving behind some old thought process or some old way of doing something and changing your way, okay? Maybe you're realizing that it's time to bring in some new ideas, some fresh energy, and not expect things to go like they have been. Um, it's time to make some sort of change, like an update of some sort. Okay, so just remember that for December, it's time for a change, and it could be that you're looking at outdated thoughts and ideas. Okay, they may need to be changed and updated. All right, so let's pull 3 more cards here and get another piece of advice, something as an overall message for the year. Again, this is for Gemini. Cards don't want to shuffle. Okay, 3 cards jumping in. Okay, 4 cards jumping in. So here we have the World, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the Hierophant. So with the World, we're talking about some big changes here, okay? A change in cycle. Something in your life is shifting and changing for the better. The 10 of Cups, this feels like a lot of happiness, contentment within relationship. Everything is going well there. And there is a change of mind here when it comes to commitment. You may be committing yourself more to this person, or you may be committing yourself more to making some changes around your work. Okay, so just be aware of that as an overall message. Um, don't be surprised if over the course of the year that you do make a lot of changes in your thinking. Okay, old ways just aren't working. Things need to be updated. It feels like a lot this year. You need to stay on your toes. Okay. And then with that Hierophant, Yeah, again, that's another card of that's a card of commitment here. So to me, it feels like you're committing to the relationship and you're committing to making some changes here within your work or within your business. Okay. All right, Gemini, this is your New Year's forecast, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank you all so much for being here today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.